New episode? Welcome to the last episode of the Juice Media Podcast. I am your humble host, CTB CJ, aka the Juice Man. Coast to the left, bar to the right. I got DJ Magic on the ones and twos.
You know the bar.
I got Ghost pouring up shots.
Yes, sir.
Fucking finally.
We drinking. Yeah, Jose Guero.
Yeah, man.
Got some Tito's too.
I got the other man,
tequila on the
myth,
spot.
the legend himself, Russell.
Yes, sir.
Pouring up shots for me again, Mr. VSOP Briscoe himself. We got a whole setup in the house set up. It was supposed to be a whole thing. Everything was going smooth. Liquor was pouring. We was in the air. And
the fried chicken was
the
chicken.
chicken was chickening.
I ain't gonna
It was on the way.
Extra crispy.
And music bumping. Magic had the shit set up and everything. And
next part of
and on cue.
for y'all niggas, man.
And on cue, as it is, fate has it. Another setback. It is what it is.
We still gonna record.
We still gonna record. We still gonna try our best.
Because you forgot about me.
As you can see, no matter how hard some of us try, life will set you back. You feel me?
You gotta roll with the punches, man.
And you gotta roll with the punches. Facts.
Yeah, gotta roll with the fucking punches, man. I feel like we all been through a lot this year.
That's a fact.
That's a fact.
This year? Oh, man.
As you can see, niggas are still here, so it is what it is.
That's a fact.
We alive. We got breath in our lungs. That means the dream is still alive.
Yep,
That means it's still attainable. That means that it means that we still got time to see what we want to see come to fruition for me as a team.
Yeah.
This episode is called Reconstruction. As you can see around us, the wall is fucked up. Everything is kind of like in reconstruction. We trying to figure this shit out. This is supposed to be the season finale because when I come back, when you see us again, it's going to be reconstructed. It's going to be rebuilt. Everything is going to be properly organized and together, and hopefully we get the ball rolling properly this time. So
hopefully, nigga,
we're gonna be shooting a lot of content. Y'all gonna be seeing a lot of content.
It's gonna be a
like
lot
for
of
the
big
whole
booty
year.
bitches.
Like this 2025, y'all gonna see a lot of content for this year. So
it's gonna be a lot of big booty bitches.
A lot of big booty bitches. I might have a couple of
Nigga, don't. Oh my god.
I might have a couple of females.
Nigga, edit that out.
I might have a couple of females pull up.
Edit that shit out.
I got you. I'm gonna bleep it so they don't know what I'm talking about.
Nigga said.
Yo, he gonna say it. I gotta bleep it twice. I might have a couple of females pull up.
You gotta bleep it. You gotta put the emoji over it.
He's stupid.
That's production right there, nigga. I'm potting for real today.
But yeah, so we've been trying our best. We still set up. We still got here. We all showed up, which was the most important part. You know what I'm saying?
and you don't really catch all of us like together. Like so today was perfect. So if we gonna make it like a commitment to all be together for 2025. You feel me? To like really step this year. And you don't shoot a lot of content, so y'all gonna see what's going on, man.
Niggas
all gas, no bricks.
Listen, I work every day, and I'll still put up.
That's a fact.
This man's a hard-working man.
That's a fact. We all hard-working men. You feel me?
Everybody here work hard.
Everybody do what they gotta do, and the niggas got kids, all type of shit. You feel me? So we just trying to just make sure everything's sturdy.
How's everybody's kids doing?
Yeah, man, they good, man.
Yeah, they good.
Yeah, I got the best of both worlds, you know. My son, Mr. Wave Gang JCTB.
Going down.
You know, my boy got a little princess. You know how that shit go. Russ got a what?
Boy.
A little king. You feel me? And you know me. I got the best of both worlds. I got a king and a queen. You feel me?
This nigga don't know how to pull out.
Well, I don't know what he's talking about.
Mr. Leave It In.
Mr. Leave It In.
I don't know. I edit that out.
Mr. Fill It Up. Too good. Mr. Fill It Up.
Edit that out, man.
That shit good,
Edit that out, man. Y'all definitely gonna see, man. Y'all gonna see us. We gonna tap in. Y'all gonna tap in with us, man. Just continue to support us. And a lot of shit coming. Trust me, we got a lot of shit coming. We got clothing. We got clothing brands, everything.
Facts.
So y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see, man.
Yeah.
It take time, bro. Like every time, like Russell said, you try to take a step forward and a punch come to you, bro. You gotta roll with it.
Gotta roll with that shit.
That's a fact. If you don't roll with it, then it's just like
you
just
get that
gonna
ass
be
knocked out.
Yeah, you just gonna, and then on top of that too, you gonna be stressed too. You feel me? Like it's so crazy.
I'm not gonna lie, and that shit might sound cliche, but I've been going to therapy, bro.
That's what's up. Do you advise it?
You know what's so crazy?
It's a lot of people, man. They go to therapy and they have a bad experience once they don't go back, and it's also expensive. Like I'm blessed to have good insurance through my job, through what I do as a career.
Covers it.
But
insurance.
You feel me? They cover that shit. And you gotta vibe with your therapist, man. It's one thing where if you don't like your therapist, it's still something you gotta commit to, and you gotta find that person that you like talking to, because there's a lot of shit that you like. The fucked up part about it is is that as much as you love the people in your life, they gonna have more of a bias to you. The therapist don't know you.
That's a fact.
So they getting to know you, and they gonna tell you shit about yourself that even me, like, I had to realize as much of a solid motherfucker that I am. I feel that I am, I should say.
But alright, so somebody said to me the other day, which was a good point about therapy. Their opinions, they have no basis to back it up on. Like they're completely coming in blind, so they can create a narrative that isn't even there. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh damn, I never even.
Well,
thought
it
about
also so
especially
with shit like that.
Yeah.
It 100% has to do with what you're telling the therapist. If you go into it and you lie because you're ashamed or you're embarrassed about certain things, then they're gonna create a narrative that doesn't exist because you're not being honest with them. Therapy only works as if you're honest with the therapist, and you're not gonna be honest with the therapist if you're not honest about yourself.
That's a fact.
If you're gonna sit there and lie about yourself to yourself, then you're definitely not gonna be honest with the therapist. Nigga, I told you like this.
What's the point of therapy?
He already know what I've been through with my baby moms and everything.
Sure, them bitches, yo, my God, them bitches been stressing
Listen,
us this year. Jesus Christ.
But the thing is, right, is that like I went to therapy and I made a decision for myself because it was affecting me in my work. It was affecting my work-life balance. It was affecting me being a father. It was affecting a lot of shit. It was affecting my pockets. And so I said, yo, listen, I gotta be here for my kid. You know, my kids, my stepdaughter too. I still love her despite what her mom did. You know, and that's always gonna be my daughter. But I have to. There's a lot of shit that like I know myself that I'm fucked up. Or I was fucked up with, and therapy, when you're honest about this shit, like you really gotta sit in the mirror and be like, yo, this is me. This is who I am. And that's the first step to fucking getting better.
The first step in the world becoming a better place is everybody focusing on self and becoming self better. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
And then it's also too it play a big part too. Like it's so crazy. My wife was telling me about that shit too. I always say she be bugging too sometimes, but that shit really do help because if you remember, it's like looking at yourself in the mirror. You feel me? A lot of niggas don't do that.
That's a fact.
You feel me? I mean, people in general.
That's a fact.
You understand? So.
They don't take
like sometimes, not to say it in a crazy way, but how much times you go to the mirror and you talk to yourself like, yo, this year I won't, you feel me? Like,
and
you gotta
honest.
Be honest, you feel me? Like, me, I do that to my, like, in my eyes, like, sometimes I be fed, like, I be, like, you know when you're going through certain shit and your energy just be, you be in a different type of world, you feel me? And it's not, like, towards your family or towards your girl, but it's just your energy because remember, shit not going right at the time, so you might be in a different little, you feel me, the pace, everything be different. But I realized that like today, I said to myself today, I'm like, damn, imagine people that don't got like one day they wake up and tomorrow they gone. You feel me? Like you could be here today and then tomorrow you could die.
This year made me
you feel me?
With life.
So that's what I'm saying. So in life period, like if you don't uplift yourself, all the time, your self-esteem is gonna be, you feel me? And like even with therapy, like too, that's perfect of talking, like you talking to someone. Like I hear people say that all the time, like remember, we men, bro. Niggas don't really get to talk to nobody, and you feel me? When we going through shit, niggas on the 7:30 rampage, ready to kill shit. You feel me? Niggas ready to go crazy.
How you feel like that affect y'all being a father and shit? Being a father?
Yeah, it do. Sometimes, facts, it do because
I ain't gonna lie, that's a good question, bro.
In my eyes, for that,
good.
I feel like it do affect me sometimes because remember, it's the like I said, like perfectly to say it is the aggression. Sometimes you be having aggression, you might be going through shit. The kid, you might be, you feel me? It's not even the kid, you just might be fed with your son or your daughter mom. You feel me? Like it's mad little shit that you might try to put the baby in between, like you get what I'm saying? Like that should come from both sides. It don't just come from
the women.
It just don't come from women. You feel me? I'm being 100%. You feel me? Because sometimes niggas be tired. I be like, yo, fuck that.
Yeah. Fact.
You feel me? You want to be on that? You gotta take. You feel me? So sometimes.
I get it.
And me, I try to like. This year I realized like I started being more like a lot of communicating. Yeah, I've been communicating a lot. Like I've been trying. You feel me? A lot. Like communicating. Not even. Just remember, that's my wife before, that's my, remember, that was my shorty before my baby mom, you feel me? So, I communicate a lot. I never used to do that shit. I used to just run with aggression and, you feel me? But I communicate. I realized that. Like, this times when nigga, I used to be tight with my shorty. We ain't talking a week,
so
2 weeks.
How
now,
you feel like
before I go in my bed, I don't want to be mad.
Hold on, wait, before you ask another question.
You feel me?
So, what you guys said about how you feel like it make you
as a father, yeah.
As a father, well, I'll say because it's something that I struggle with. Like my situation is a little bit different from everybody because I have a stepdaughter and I have my son.
I don't have a stepson.
But they like this. So it's like, you know, like he loves her, she loves him. So I don't think I ever went through like some parents when certain things happen like infidelity. They might take their anger out on the child.
Yeah, that's true.
I never went through that
that's too
phase.
far.
No, but it's some real shit. Like people go through that. Like
taking your anger out on the kid itself.
Well, you have to understand in the context. You have to understand the context of
taking
that's not your biological child.
Yeah.
But
no. Listen, when I say taking out your anger, I'm not saying like beat the fucking kid up. I'm saying like you're less tolerant of certain things.
Okay, yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I had to deal with that in the sense of I never went through
because
that.
it's not your kid. You're like this nigga is on.
I never experienced that, but I feel like I've seen it, and it's like
so me and you are kind of in similar positions where you have a step daughter, and I don't have a stepson. My baby mother has a son, but me and him never really built a relationship. You feel me?
Why do you feel like that is though?
Like why we never built a relationship?
Mm-hmm.
I never really wanted to get into something serious with her. That was never the plan. You know what I'm saying? I kind of was trying to help in the situation that I was in, and it turned into long term. That wasn't never the plan. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
the thing though. You gotta be prepared for shit like that.
I wasn't prepared for that.
I feel like
not even prepared. Come on, at the end of the day, you a man at the end of the day.
But you're right.
And we got feelings too.
What you say?
So like sometimes you gotta remember, even with sometimes niggas, you gotta be that's why I said you gotta be honest with yourself. Sometimes you might not be like, damn, I wasn't looking forward to that. You feel me? But at the end of the day,
but you saying prepared, cause and I'm thinking like you gotta think about that. Like that can be an option. Like that can be a reality. You know what I'm saying? Like.
It's
So it's possible.
It's a possibility.
It's a possibility. And I remember we older.
I didn't think about that. Like,
that's what I'm saying. We older now. We not young like how we used to be. Remember, we older. We in our middle age 20s. You feel me? So
this nigga CJ thinking about putting his tongue in her ass. Yo, listen. I'm gonna say this right.
No, wait. Before you get to that, so I'm trying to figure out like how do you even get comfortable to that point? Because I have somebody like the reason why I didn't do that is because I wasn't planning to. Have something long term with her, but then it became long term, and she never made it a point to build that relationship. You know what I'm saying?
She never made it a point.
She never made it a point to build that relationship. I never felt like it was my.
I'm gonna break it down for you, right?
Yeah.
So, a woman with a child before you comes as a package deal. Doesn't matter how you feel about it.
Yes.
Doesn't matter what you do.
I wasn't trying to make her my woman.
It doesn't.
I wasn't trying to make her my woman, and the only reason why she even came, the only reason why that situation even happened is because I was trying to help. You feel me? Because I was trying to give her a leg up, and instead of getting a leg up, she got comfortable.
But that's in your nature. So you know that's your nature. This goes back to what I was saying with therapy and with being honest about yourself. You know that's a part of your nature. You can't go into a situation like that knowing yourself.
Yeah, I know that now.
And I know you know that now, and you have to learn that. And there's certain lessons that we don't learn as men, unfortunately, the hard way.
Until we learn
it the hard way. Yeah. Right? But I know that women with a child come as a package deal. You feel me? It doesn't fucking matter whether you feel away or not. If she doesn't have a babysitter, you can't see her. If she doesn't,
that was never a problem for me.
No. Listen to what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah.
If she doesn't have a babysitter, you can't see her.
Yeah. You gotta
if she doesn't have, you know, if her child doesn't feel well, you can't come over.
Yeah.
If there's certain things, they come as a package deal, and then when you have a child with them, that child is now bonded to their sibling. Fuck how you feel.
Yeah, but I don't have a problem with them.
No, I know that, but then it becomes a thing where they're no longer separate.
Yeah, but now
if you pull up to the crib, right?
Yeah.
You pull up to the crib, and you like, oh, I got McDonald's, and I only got McDonald's for my. This was a whole debate on social media at one point.
Would I only pull up to the crib with McDonald's for my daughter? Is what you're trying to ask me?
I'm not saying would you or wouldn't you. This is their
right thing.
This is their
sibling. What do you feel like the
sibling.
right thing to do in that moment?
I'm gonna explain it to you, and you decide. This is their sibling.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And they see their sibling getting special treatment that they're not getting.
Uh-huh.
And it becomes a resentment thing.
Yeah.
And that hurts their relationship that they need as children. Children need these relationships.
Yeah, right.
Once you nut, and that nut leaves your body, and it goes to the egg, and it fertilizes the egg, there's a different life that you're living now. You feel me? Now you have to think about the children. And the children, it doesn't just mean your child, it means their relationships. Now you have to cater to their relationships as children, and you have to teach them, and you have to show them examples. So it's like, you can't just be like, yo, fuck that kid, right?
But it was never really fuck that kid. It was more like, I don't want to be a parent. I don't want to become anything serious with you. You know what I'm saying? It was more like, pull up. It's an opportunity for you to save a little bread. You know what I'm saying? And she just didn't end up saving bread.
So let me ask you a question. This is the question for all the niggas, because I don't get it, right?
Yeah.
Why y'all nutting in these bitches if y'all
not planning to keep them?
Like
in our lives, like marry them and shit like that.
Like when I have
no shorty, that's not my shorty.
Like when I have casual sex, I'm not unless I'm buying a Plan B, or like she's on birth control. At
that point, it wasn't casual sex. It's like sex that we have every
So
day.
you fucking her, turning her inside out. Like what? Like you like I feel like there's a lot of dudes that like y'all have to understand. Y'all can't casual sex. This is my opinion. So kill me if you want.
You gotta get this out quick because I'm going to the next topic.
We could, but kill me if you want. I don't believe in casual sex.
Okay.
I feel like it's either the sex is good and then you move on from there, or it's not. That's what it is. There's no such thing as casual sex, bro. I don't care what nobody says. Because the minute it's not. The minute you fuck a bitch, bro, and you fuck her good, she on your jibs now.
Of course.
Okay, so there's no such thing. There's women that I've been with that's like, oh, we're just friends, and then when you fuck them, it's like I'm just trying to have fun, and I'm not gonna expose myself, but you fucking now you showing up to my crib, like chill out. So that's not a real thing. It's like casual sex exists in the sense of people say it's casual sex, but it's always gonna be doesn't matter. It's always gonna be, oh, you're fucking somebody else? Okay, yeah. You know, like it's always gonna be like that. It's never like casual sex is not. We're not built. Human beings are not built for casual sex. As much as people want to make that a thing, we're not built for that. we fucking bond. When you fucking fuck somebody, you're exchanging your energy with that person.
It's called sexual transmutation. Like I get that. I understand what that is.
So that's not casual.
Nah, it's still you can still have casual sex.
When you fuck a woman and you fucking come in her.
Nah,
even if you no, minus that. Fuck the coming in her, bro. Even if you have sex with her, your DNA stays in that woman.
Nah, for sure, I get that. But you can still have casual sex, bro. That's once you set the intention from the beginning, that's really all that matters.
That doesn't.
It's the intention, bro.
Even if
the intention behind it, gang. Like if both y'all say, you know what, like, yo, this is casual, then this is casual. Nobody catching feelings. She may catch feelings first, obviously, because women are definitely more emotional than men. But like as a nigga, you might be like, yo, this shit casual. I'm just having fun. I'm just here for the fun.
But sometimes you might say you here for the casual and still might end up getting feelings.
As a
nigga, you gonna know because you like, you know what? Yeah, this sex is fun. Like I don't mind cuffing this.
Yo, bro,
that's gonna be the mindset.
So a couple episodes ago, I don't remember which one of y'all three niggas was telling me. It was saying, y'all remember? I think it was the Vonnie episode. Magic, you was there.
Yeah.
So it was like you was saying feelings it's gonna arise, you know what I'm saying? Right. As you fuck somebody, or the Benson episode too, feelings will arise, and as you fuck somebody, you know what I'm saying, they'll get attached to you, and in the beginning they might set some ground rules, but rules change, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to come.
You gotta remember, and then on top of that too,
that really all depends on
the energy, like Brody said, your DNA, like that shit's still in, you feel me? Like that's why you think when.
Can we switch subjects, please?
Yeah, we definitely could. We
can talk about this for hours.
But
we talk about we on a sexual topic, so can we touch on Diddy real quick? You know what I'm saying? Like,
fuck that nigga Diddy, bro.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Can we get a Diddy real quick?
We're gonna have to leave that for a next episode. That right there.
Quick, just fast.
Yo, let me ask y'all a question. Because
the people haven't seen us in a while.
Let me ask y'all a question, and then we can transition. Yo, you go to your man's crib, right?
Yeah.
You like, yo, bro, I gotta use the bathroom.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, down the hall to the left. You go in the wrong door. You open the door, you see 1,000 bottles of baby oil. What do you do?
I'm leaving.
And it's not the regular bottles.
It's the big one.
It's the half a gallon.
No, I'm leaving.
Gels.
Yo, I've never.
You know why I'm skipping? What are you doing?
I've never finished a bottle of baby oil in my life. I've never, bro.
Never. You want me to tell you why? Because that sure is between, in a Caribbean household, that sure is between 4 or 5 people.
Yo,
I'm telling you.
4 people using one bottle, bro. And it don't be done. You don't even need.
It don't be done in it.
That shit is like.
I have to say it like that. Done in it. It don't be done.
That shit like ultra glides for your skin, bro.
Oh man.
Y'all think you guilty?
Niggas don't know about the ultra glide.
He has to be, bro, man. Are you crazy?
Niggas find niggas.
Let me tell you something,
bro.
In life as a black man, let me tell you something. In life as a black man, when it's time,
it's time.
It's time. You know what I'm telling you? And at the end of the day, you gotta remember.
At the end of the day,
when you do ill shit, and it's time to be it's like when God knocking on your door. Hello, motherfucker. You ready?
Time.
It's time, you know.
Hello, my friend.
Hello, my friend.
Yo,
why you think when they seen him and the feds went to go knock him, they knock him in front of the hotel? Not no big scenery. Cause at the end of the day, anytime. This is America. You heard? This is the United States of America.
The feds don't come after you running.
You know he in there running.
98% conviction. You know what I'm telling you?
You know he in there running the Brooklyn what's that, MPC? What's that right there? He running that shit.
Brooklyn MDC house.
Yeah, he running.
Nigga, he not locked in there with them. They locked in there with him.
Yeah, actually.
Listen. But once I knew he was going.
And then you see,
because he got the money and he like niggas.
And then this is what I'm trying to show you.
It's over. He got it. It's over.
Good.
Yeah, he
bro,
was good.
If niggas
you know who going through it? Or Kelly.
Bro,
Kelly,
if niggas find 700 dildos in your crib, lock you up for
Yeah.
They found 700 dildos.
700 dildos in his
no
crib.
fucking with Batima.
They said when you go to them parties, you gotta sign an NDA. So at the door.
You know what's fucked up, because I was looking at a lot of the interviews on the Diddy parties, and there was like a Diddy party, and then there was like an after party.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's fucked up, because I feel like some celebrities just went and they didn't actually take part in anything, but their name was on that list. So now everybody's like, "Oh, you went to the Diddy party."
Yeah, you went to the Diddy party. Yeah. Let me tell you something. Yeah, they said a lot of people. Let me tell you something. I'm not going there at all. I'm not going there at all.
Bro, if you could go to, bro, this the thing.
Alright, so let me ask you a question. You was going.
Bro, listen, tell me.
Answer yes or no, bro.
Big chop.
Hold on.
Oh, yes, no, big yes.
No, hold on.
Big man.
Bro, wait, listen. All right, hold on.
We're not listening.
Yes.
Listen, bro, listen. I'm trying to explain.
Big chop. Yes or no?
Hold on, tell me, right?
All right, listen, all right. Let me talk about this. I'm listening.
Listen, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas understand how the fucking industry work, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
right?
I understand that.
So there's certain connections that have to be made. Now if you this nigga. If you are artists coming up, right? And you know such and such is gonna be at this party.
Yeah.
Right? And
you want me to go there to make a connection?
You gonna go. Now remember what I said just now.
That's why we have Instagram.
No, bro. Remember what I said.
And DM and email.
Bro,
you heard the manager. First of all, hold on. Let me tell you something.
Basketball game, bro.
Let me tell you something. You think you slick, motherfucker?
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
I'm not linking a Diddy crib. Like,
I don't gotta go. You can see me at anywhere else. You could link up. Be a different shit we can do. I don't gotta go to this party to make no fucking.
This is before.
But hold on though. Before you even do that. In the first place, why was that even a thing? Like, first of all, it depends on if you under the influence. That too. But me, I'm not going back there though. I don't, that shit, if I'm not a nigga like me, like that's one thing, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, y'all, it's hard for, not saying like it's hard for y'all to catch my attention, but it gotta be on something. You feel me?
Nah, you talking about Hollywood, man.
You talking about
10 out of 10, nigga.
10 out of 10.
All of them.
All 10 out of 10.
Remember, they're 10 out of 10. Hold on, pause. Even if they're 10 out of 10. Even if they're 10 out of 10.
Ghost is realistic.
I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying.
Ghost is realistic.
First of all, hold on, wait, no. This hot though. Yo, hold up. Nah, because niggas is liars, bro. Yo, niggas will sit there, right?
Yeah.
And be on Instagram. Oh, this bitch right here, nigga, I'll fucking suck the back of her pussy out.
Not me. I don't wild out and do shit like that. I don't do that. Yeah, I don't do that. Cause remember, you're never gonna see what you doing that, right? Hold on, you doing that. You fantasizing. You never gonna see this cat in your life.
So you see her.
You're never gonna see her. Listen, what the fuck you talking about? You're never gonna see her. You're fantasizing. We wanna go do beat your chicken.
No, listen.
So when you finally get to see her, hold on. When you finally get to see her, yo, nigga shut down. Yo, shut the fuck up, nigga. Nigga shut down. Oh, yo, that's the bitch right there. Yo. What's happening, man?
Bro, listen. So listen, wait. Hold on. So listen, wait.
You get intimidated. That happens to a lot of niggas. I don't give a fuck what you talking about.
Bro, you see
anybody. Even if you want to.
So now, hold on. Be honest. Hold on. So let me paint the picture, right? So you sitting there, you see, even if you're not fantasizing, I heard you like, yo, hold on. If I ever meet this bitch in real life, I'm gonna damage her, bro. And then you do a little EP, right? You get in a certain Diddy, you get invited to a Diddy party.
Finally see her, bro.
You finally see shorty, and she fucking with you.
And you don't take it.
She fucking with you, bro. And her friend is there, nigga. So now you about to get a 3. If you got the stamina, cause you need stamina. Now you got the 3. Yeah?
You not taking it?
You not taking it? Niggas is liars! Niggas is liars! I don't care, bro! Niggas is liars!
I'm not saying this. Hold on, bro. What the fuck? I didn't even say that yet.
Niggas is liars!
Yo, bro. I didn't even say nothing yet, bro.
You didn't have to say nothing. It was the...
And this is a Diddy party, right?
This is what I'm trying to show you. This is a Diddy party. So don't make it seem like it's just you. For me, next thing, alright. So boom, you go in the back room now, right? Shut the fuck up, right? You go in the back room now. You back there. The next thing you know, them bitches drug you.
Yeah. So drug me?
Cardi B.
Nah.
This time trying. What you mean? No. What? Are you fucking crazy? This is 10 out of 10, like you said. 10 out of 10. They ready to do.
CJ going.
X, Y, and Z.
They're ready to do certain.
CJ going.
Certain substance. And you're like, damn, son, I've never tried that, but it's too.
Nah.
Shut up.
Nah.
Lying, motherfucker.
Never.
They're like, oh yeah, I'm about to do this. Shut the line.
Never.
Come on, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
Substance.
Nigga, when we was in college, when we was in college,
I'm doing it.
When we was in college, right? And certain shit.
I'm doing it.
Come on,
100% doing
you
coke.
fucking like that. You not, alright, so boom, you back there.
What?
Pause. You back there.
I'm not doing the coke.
What's wrong?
Hold on.
Nigga, so what's wrong with coke?
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. You back there. Hold on. You back there. You with them, right?
Wait, hold on, talking about. Wait, wait, bitch.
I didn't say I was doing any coke, but I'm saying it's the substance. It's the substance.
Because what the fuck are
like you said, this is 10 out of 10 bitches.
Nah, if it's weed, liquor,
most likely that's what they be on.
Bro, if it's
wrong
weed,
or right. Wrong or right. Them industry bitches that we talking about, and 10 out of 10, and that's what most of them be on. So you go back there.
I'm not doing it.
I'm telling you, bro, you're gonna be under it. Like you said, they pressing on you.
Yo, nigga, you got a hole, bro.
Alright, let me show you a vibe.
I'm doing it.
When I went to school in college, bro, and I was around certain shit, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Certain shit that I seen, I said to myself, hold on, damn, son.
You did coke?
Yeah, you did.
I never knew this shit was real. You feel me?
Wait,
But I'm
magic.
If I did coke?
No, magic.
No,
stop.
never.
Magic, stop. Just
Why you
stop.
said that?
I did shrooms.
Everybody,
Shrooms?
Yeah, facts.
Everybody, just stop real quick. Just stop.
I tried LSD one time.
CJ, stop. Magic, stop. Nima, you did coke before?
Yeah.
Okay, at least he honest.
What's wrong, man? I did all types of drugs.
I can't even, when a nigga keep it a buck, I can't even judge him.
I took Adderall one time.
How was that? I'm not even judging you. How was that?
Now, how is that experience?
How was that experience? Explain that.
Upper, bro.
Yeah, it's like,
yeah, it's the upper. Like, you just up.
I had a phase.
Let me ask you a question. This is what really matters.
You feel invincible?
Did you have sex when you did coke?
Oh, invincible?
I didn't.
You didn't.
I heard it's amazing though.
You think it's crazy?
I heard it's amazing.
Then I might try it.
I heard it's amazing.
I'm not judging you after that.
You
It's
can't.
at a party.
You can't.
Cause every drug I've ever done, I fucked up.
What else happened?
What drugs have you
Jay-Z got allegations.
Xanax, Percocet.
What else happened? Oh, Kendrick, listen. Yo, Kendrick.
I fell asleep.
Can we talk about Kendrick and Drake real quick before the fucking recording shit thing out, time out?
I don't know.
Yo, how y'all feel about? Did y'all hear the new Kendrick album?
Yeah, we was talking about kids.
I like it.
Yeah.
How y'all feel about it?
I really like Luther on it. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, my son is tough, bro.
Yo,
I fuck with a
Kendrick. I'm not gonna lie. I want to see a Kendrick and SZA album.
You think Drake is done?
Drake is done now. Drake is done.
I ain't bugging.
I want to see a.
Nah, he can't be done, but he just
He's not.
To me, he just doing some Batiman shit. I ain't gonna lie. He definitely do some Batiman shit.
Promise you, he's not coming out. No.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. You view him. You definitely view him differently. The view of Drake is definitely different, but I don't think he's done.
He's done.
I'm gonna listen.
I don't think he's done.
Listen, I'm a Kendrick fan. I've been a Kendrick fan since not to Pimp Butterfly, since Good Kid, Mad City.
Okay, so
I'm gonna just say this: Drake is not done. Drake exists outside of hip hop.
That's what I'm saying.
He does pop and he does R&B.
Yeah.
So it's like, and I like his music. So it's like he's not done. If he gives us another Summer 16,
well, he already has 3 songs.
another fucking,
Super
controller.
That's what I'm saying. Like all that era of Drake is done, bro.
He can do it though. It's not like he can't. He's just trying to,
He was he was in them dating parties.
I'm telling you right now, listen. A lot of people want to clown Drake. I clown him for the lawsuit shit. Right, but as far as
there's no way we could be rapping and especially if we rapping and it's like a little rap beef. It's not no you feel me, no serious beef. Then
what?
You're not supposed to be sued. You're not supposed.
Listen,
to
this is where I draw the line, right?
I don't know what took him so long.
This nigga is crazy.
What?
This nigga is crazy.
But you call me a pedophile on a song? It's the #1 song in the country.
You beefing with the nigga?
Are you dumb? Are you dumb?
You beefing with a nigga that told you not to.
There's nothing.
You beefing, bro. It doesn't matter.
There is nothing on this planet.
You rapped and told
name
niggas.
Name something worse than being a
You
pedophile.
rapped and told niggas I beat my wife.
If it's not true, it don't matter.
Bro, name something.
You rapped and told
niggas. It's the
niggas.
#1 song.
Hold on, time out. You rapped and first of all,
it's the #1 song.
Bro, listen.
In the country.
Listen, time out. CJ, hold on. Add some context to that. You rapped and told niggas I beat my shorty. You rapped and told niggas you rapped and told niggas wrong information, which is that I got molested, which if you listen to the fucking song, he did not fucking get molested. You rapped and told niggas mad shit about me. And Kendrick told this nigga, let's keep this shit friendly. Do not bring the dark shit into it. And then what did Drake do? Bring up his fucking wife, talking about Kendrick beat his shorty up. What the fuck you expect a nigga to do? This nigga Kendrick, this is why I be saying that niggas is not hip hop fans for real. If you listen to how a nigga rap Kendrick before the beef, you already understand where a nigga could take it. A nigga who thinks about his music, Kendrick, the best song in the beef to me is 616 in LA, because that nigga made a song for the niggas who read books, and I'm a nigga who read books.
Yeah, I read
right?
books.
I'm not saying nobody here don't read books, but that song was my favorite song because when the nigga said, the mannerisms of Raphael, I can only give you art, but the industry's cooked as I tear the carcass apart. You have to understand. You have to know who Raphael is.
Yeah,
you feel me?
Yeah, that's a fact.
And that's some shit. That's some shit I appreciated. Like I was like, God damn,
I got that bar.
You feel me? Like that's some shit that I love. You feel me? Not like us was just to say like, nigga, I can out club banger you, and he did.
Yeah, but that's what
you feel me?
No,
he did. What song Drake has ever made that's bigger than fucking? Not even God's Plan is bigger than Not Like Us. What's bigger than Not Like Us? I'll wait.
Not Like Us?
What's bigger than Not Like Us?
Bigger than Not Like Us? Or
what song is both?
Damn near half of Drake's catalog.
No, you're fucking crazy. You're fucking crazy.
Half of Drake's catalog is better than Not Like Us.
Give me a song. Let's break it down. Give me a song.
Any song? Or I like
Give me a song.
Yeah, you tripping.
Know that.
That's how you gotta look in your fucking music. That's how true it is.
I'll tell you every song right now.
We could go album for album, nigga. What Drake album is better than To Pimp a Butterfly? I'll wait.
What Drake album views?
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Take Care.
No, it's not.
If you're reading this, it's too late.
Okay. Okay. I'll give you.
Nothing was the same.
Hold on.
Nothing was the same.
That is crazy.
Nothing was the same.
No.
It's not better than To Pimp a Butterfly.
What Drake?
I've never even heard To Pimp a Butterfly.
That's you. That
I've never even heard it.
That has nothing to do with the music.
You've heard Nothing was the same.
Everybody heard that. It's just playing on
You've heard
radio
it.
station. Everything.
Like what we talking
They was
about?
not playing fucking.
That means To Pimp a Butterfly was not fire enough for me to download because GMX is in my phone.
That's tough.
What we saying?
GMX
is in my phone.
GNX has more.
Butterfly is not.
GNX has more. First of all, this what the fuck I'm talking about when I say niggas ain't. I'm a nigga who play instruments, for example.
Me too.
So does he.
I play piano. I play bass guitar.
There you go.
Right. I do jazz.
Okay.
Right on the side.
Okay, jazz man.
Right.
Jazz.
My favorite Kendrick album is Untitled Unmastered because of the amount of jazz in that shit. Right. I'm a fucking music. I appreciate
new jazz
it.
or old jazz.
Both. Like CeeLo Green is on Untitled Unmastered. My favorite song is the one with CeeLo Green.
Okay.
Feel me? If you look at what you're looking for in music and what I'm looking for in music is two different things. That's the disconnect. You want to bop your head,
but I you know what's crazy? I like the art. I like the message. I like I like that shit too. But I just
good Kid, Mad City. What Drake album is better?
Good music is good music, bro. A bop is a bop, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Some shit that you want to bop to,
good
that
music,
make you want to dance.
Good music and a bop is two different things.
Makes you want to do something. You know what I'm
saying?
Good
music and a bop is two different things.
I'm not saying that it's the same thing. I definitely said two different things. I said it separately because it is two different things. You feel me? Y'all in this fuck. Yo, 2025, we getting rid of this.
We not.
The vape sticks gotta go. Yeah, it's killing y'all. Let it go. Smoke some weed. Be a fucking grown man.
I got weed too. I'm stronger and faster than you. Nigga, it's not killing me.
You're not faster than me.
Yes, I am. 100%.
I was in the gym.
You not faster than me.
Yes, I am.
Because you smoke that vape, I believe you're not faster. And I believe you can't. I believe you can't run longer than me.
I feel like CJ can't walk up more stairs than me.
You can't run longer than me.
Yes, I can.
CJ can't do more stairs.
I used to do cross country.
You can't run longer than me. No, wait.
Magic and
you talking about the power.
Nah, you can't say I'm in shape, nigga. I ain't playing ball and not saying, but
I'm athletic.
you know what I mean. I'm in shape. How I was before. before, when you see me before,
let's
that's
run the
shit.
track.
Body was a little.
I'm not
Only
arguing
reason I feel like I can do more stairs than niggas is because
You walk stairs.
I do this shit for my job.
How much stairs? How many flights?
Makes sense.
You gotta go up flights of stairs.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Flights.
You got it.
Remember, he worked for. He does electrical. Remember that shit.
I've walked up 40 flights before.
Yeah, imagine.
There you go.
And imagine when you gotta carry shit on your
With my harness on and my tools.
But 7 flights is the
Another 20
maximum.
pounds on you.
Trump is our president.
That's my boy.
Trump is our fucking president.
America got the death sentence with that shit.
Are you dumb?
Nah, you dumb.
Big Donald fucking T, nigga. Big Donald T, nigga.
But
Big
I ain't gonna lie
Donald
though, he definitely on some shit though.
I'm following the money, bro. That's all I'm doing.
But let me tell America something. Hold on, pause. Let me tell America
I did not vote.
Let me tell America something
What the fuck you
though.
talking about?
I don't want them to say. I don't want to hear nothing about no felony. Niggas can get jobs. Y'all supposed to free that up now, cause that man was a felon and he's the president again. So niggas have felonies.
Give them time.
Y'all gotta give niggas a break and let niggas, you feel me, start doing shit with their life, cause y'all making it hard for people out there that's not, you feel me?
Why?
Or like Canada, y'all know what
I'ma
to do.
let everybody-
niggas, you feel me? Go to come to Canada if they got felonies. cause-
I'm gonna let everybody speak. I'm gonna let everybody speak, and then everybody gonna get smoked one time.
Alright,
go ahead.
let me.
Go ahead.
Big Donald T.
Stop that smoke you after.
Wait, hold on. Let me. Big Donald T is our president. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Big T. You know what I'm saying?
What's your reason for supporting Trump?
I didn't vote for Big T. You know what I'm saying? I didn't vote for anybody because they didn't really have any real black what's the word? They didn't have any real black agendas. They didn't I didn't like what they were supporting for the black community. They're not really sitting there trying to uplift us. The Democratic
Party was, bro. No party
exactly.
was. No party was.
That's not true.
The
No party was.
The Democratic Party is a fucking joke. It took them to the last 3 months to try to give us anything.
Something. Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
Fuck his election. Fuck out
They
here.
tried to give us
4 years to do something.
they tried to give us scraps at the end of 3 fucking years. Like we're not fucking smart enough to realize that Kamala Harris has been in there for 3 years and she hasn't done anything. So why the fuck would we sit there and put her in the office? That doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? But again, like I said, I didn't vote because they're not offering anything for us as black men specifically. Even though Kamala Harris tried to, I don't want scraps. I want the real deal, right? Or I'm gonna pick the free man. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But like I said again, I did not vote. So y'all cannot come on my neck.
It's not like you voted.
They're still gonna come for you because you didn't vote. Why did you? Why
did not vote?
As I said, bro.
Wait, hold on, time out. Why did you not vote?
Why did I not vote?
Yeah.
Because there was no
I didn't vote either. I didn't vote.
There's no black agenda.
There was no policy specifically for black men that was gonna benefit black men in the long run. Not only black men, but black people as a general. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't fucking with the Democratic Party because I felt like they were lying and playing in our face, and I was not jacking that shit.
Why did you support Trump?
I follow the money, bro. That's it. It's the U.S. America is built off business.
What is you said America's built off business. We're gonna get back to that. You follow the money. Why do you support Trump?
Me? You want me to tell you why I support that motherfucker?
That red motherfucker.
Let me tell you why I support that motherfucker. Let me tell you why. He might not have agenda to help black people, but like he said, this is corporate America.
The baddies ain't gonna like this.
I feel like you're a real
this
person.
corporate America. You feel me? At the end of the day, business run this shit. You feel me? No matter what it is, it been. I could go back in time too, man. Remember, like shit always been hard for a black man and a black female for a long time. Don't act like this is something brand new unless you have to put yourself in a type of predicament like see like how you have a trade and certain shit like that right now. Nah, cause you know you gotta break it. I gotta break it down. You feel me? To let him understand what's the real deal. You feel me?
Yeah.
You gotta make it. You gotta make it. Yeah, facts. Both that, right?
I need that before I smoke everything.
Hold on.
You feel me? As in me saying, back to what I was saying, you gotta remember this corporate America, this shit run on for business, you feel me? So I'm going with the business side, but me, I ain't vote though. Last year I vote. You feel me? Last year I vote, but I ain't vote.
Did you vote?
This year.
Yeah, I voted.
Who, for Kamala?
I voted for the Green Party.
Oh,
The
big.
Green Party?
I know why you say that.
Okay.
But say what you saying though.
But why did you vote for the Green Party? What was the Green Party offering you?
The Green Party offered reparations.
Yeah, that's big.
Okay, so we're gonna break some things down real quick, right?
I told you.
And I'm gonna need niggas to use their ears because God gave you 2 ears and God gave you 1 mouth. Right? I'm gonna preface this by saying I don't support the Democrats. Democrats are a party that are run by corporations, that are run by Israel, that are run by the defense contractors, right? They take money from all those people. I don't support the Democrats. I didn't support Joe Biden. I think he's the better choice.
A better choice, yeah.
Between him and Trump,
and I'm gonna explain why. Right?
You would choose somebody that barely has a brain over somebody that could as a fucking.
You say use your ears and
right?
And listen to.
Because now it's time for education, right? In 2018, one of the biggest things that Republicans ran on was the border. And I'll tell you right now.
I know what you're about to say.
I'll tell you right now, they don't care about the border.
Yeah.
Because in 2018, the Republicans. Neither party does, but the Republicans don't care about the border because most of their donors benefit from migrant workers.
So wait,
migrants pay into Social Security.
Why are we talking?
Migrants pay.
But why are we talking about a Republican not caring about the border?
We get into that.
If the Democrats is the person who let all the people.
What did I say? And that's wrong. What did I say?
Who let the people in the
border? What did I say just now? 2 ears and 1 mouth, right? So we about to break it down. In 2018, the Department of Homeland Security warned the Donald Trump administration that if they sanction Venezuela, there would be a Venezuelan migrant crisis. The Trump administration, because they wanted to get the oil out of Venezuela, they wanted to get American oil manufacturers and producers into Venezuela, still sanctioned them anyway.
Okay.
John Bolton, if you know who John Bolton is, John Bolton got on Fox News and said in front of everybody, we want to get American oil producers in that country to produce the oil. Okay. Then they sanctioned Venezuela. Venezuela ended up making 1% of the oil income that they made before. So imagine me taking 99% of your check and telling you to pay your bills and run a country. Then Venezuela went to Britain, the United States went to Britain and said, yo, don't give them their gold. Britain stole $5 billion in gold from Venezuela. That resulted in a fucking migrant crisis, and that's why you've seen all the Venezuela taking over American cities, this, that, and the third. Right? So Donald Trump's policy, it's not. We can even go to the Democratic Party in 2009. Barack Obama overthrew the democratically elected Honduran president and installed a drug kingpin to run that fucking country. Last year, it's not. It's documented. It's not a conspiracy. It happened. It's documented. The State Department talking.
Honestly, I don't give a fuck about what them niggas doing in other countries. What I care about is what they do in
again. 2 ears, 1 mouth.
But why they not fixing nothing?
2 ears, 1 mouth. There's a direct through line between Donald Trump sanctioning Venezuela and Venezuelan migrants coming to this country. When you destroy somebody's country and they don't have nowhere else to go, where the fuck they gonna come? They gonna come here. The State Department told Donald Trump that, he fucking did it anyway. And guess what? We have an 80% influx in Venezuelan migrants coming through Central America to the fucking United States. That's what happened. You can't take it back. That's what happened. The State Department documented that shit. So they don't care about migrants coming. And that's what I'm saying.
But the migrants coming is not really a problem for me. I don't really care.
Okay, we can talk. Okay, we can talk about something that's gonna affect everybody.
America is built off money.
Okay, who pays tariffs? Us or China? I'll give you an example. Who pays tariffs? They don't. Who pays tariffs?
They don't?
How does tariffs work?
I ain't worried about tariffs.
No, you don't worry about tariffs until you go to the fucking grocery store or until you go somewhere else.
That's the point I'm trying to get. Why is my grocery so high? The gas is going down. Gas is going down.
Okay,
why is my grocery so high? Why is my rent so high?
Gas is not going down. OPEC was about to get rid of
308.
Gas is not
280 something is
gas is not going down, gang. OPEC is not. They're gonna fucking get rid of the petrodollar. If you had to buy gas before, if you had to buy oil and gas before, you had to buy it in American dollars. The Saudis want to get rid of the fucking petrodollar. The Saudis are also being courted by China to be part of BRICS.
What the fuck do you think is happening?
That's a fact.
We've been sanctioning mad countries, and Trump is like, oh, we're gonna sanction China 100%. China is our biggest fucking trading partner. For half of the world, China is the biggest trading partner. So if we sanction them, guess who's paying the fucking upcharge on the sanction? Us.
Yeah.
The way sanctions work is, sanctions work at the fucking port. The Walmart or whoever buys the shit at the port, they pay the sanction at the port. And they're gonna transfer that fucking upcharge to the consumer. So that's why when you go to Target and you get the fucking vacuum cleaner that I just bought when I was with you in Target, that shit costs fucking $40 instead of $30. That's how sanctions work. We pay the fucking price. And Trump is like, we're gonna sanction Canada. We're gonna sanction Mexico. Mexico is where we get a lot of our fucking EV parts to build EVs, because China was smart and they said, yo, we're gonna fucking buy up the entire fucking supply chain for EVs and we're gonna dominate that shit. And if they sanction us, we're gonna fucking kill them. And that's what's happening to American auto manufacturers. Why the fuck you think when you go buy a fucking Ford, a brand new Ford, that shit's $80,000? And in China, they make good quality cars now. That made in China shit is bullshit. They make good quality EVs, and the shit's fucking $40. That's half the fucking price. It's not child labor. It's because they automated the economy, and the cost of living in China is way cheaper than it is in America, because they provide certain things for their citizens that they don't fucking provide here. Yeah, but they're gonna fucking Trump, and I'm not a fucking Democrat. I'm an independent. Trump wants to fucking take away a lot of that shit that we have a lot of black people watching this shit, right? And a lot of black people depend on, like, for example, the rent control shit. They want to take all that shit away. So you're gonna get kicked out your fucking crib because you're following somebody who's rich because they got money, and the reason they got rich is because they take fucking advantage and they fuck everybody else over, and then they keep everything for themselves. And we're sitting here like, oh, we're gonna let these niggas run the country.
So you think Trump is gonna fuck us over more than the Democrats?
He already did.
More than the Democrats.
They both wanna fuck us.
All right.
That's the point. It's two sides of the same coin.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not who fucks more. No, it's two sides. I'm gonna explain to you. One is a slow death and one is getting fucked right away. It doesn't fucking matter because you're still getting fucked. I'd rather a slow death. You're still getting fucked though. And you have.
Would you rather die right away? Would you rather
no, because the problem is there's other fucking options. And we sit here as Americans. Why do you think that CEO got fucking smoked?
Because he's not doing what he's supposed to do.
No, because he's doing what he's supposed to do. He's doing what he's hired to do, which is to make money. America, all the CEOs in this country have one fucking obligation. They have a fiduciary responsibility to their shareholders. That's it.
Right.
That shit was codified in law by the fucking Supreme Court.
And if they don't hold up the end of the bargain, that's what you see.
If they produce a product that kills people, they will not go to jail. If they lie to their shareholders, they go to fucking jail for the rest of their lives. That was codified in law by the Supreme Court. This is the United States of corporations. I need niggas to understand that shit. Elon Musk is not gonna save us. Donald Trump is not gonna save us. Joe Biden is not gonna fucking save us. Kamala Harris is not gonna fucking save us.
Only we gonna save us.
We have to decide as a people when enough is enough. That's it.
I agree.
None of these people, even with Kamala Harris's black agenda, the Democrats lost when they ran Joe Biden again. This nigga is senile, he's old. And they still ran him, and then they said, oh, pick Kamala Harris. And they tried to be like, oh, black men this, black men that. And black men still was the second largest voting population for Kamala Harris.
That's a fact.
These niggas don't fucking care. That's why I voted for Jill Stein. Jill Stein has reparations on her platform. Jill Stein has infrastructure on her platform. And I know she wasn't gonna win. I voted to get the Green Party on the ballot, and you can cook me for that if you want. But guess what? We have Trump anyway. We have Trump anyway.
I knew that nigga was gonna win by the time he got shot. That happened.
The nigga Trump survived 2 assassinations. He was gonna win. What's the first time when a nigga shot him and grazed his ear? Yeah. And he was like this, and niggas was putting on t-shirts. I was like, it's over.
It's over.
It's over. It's over.
Me too. I said that too.
I was like, it's over. Yeah. Don't even run nothing else. Y'all gonna lose. There's no, because the people who vote for Trump, I'm gonna tell you right now, elections are about vibes, not about policy. The people who vote for Trump, they're not voting for policy. If they were voting for policy, they would not vote for Trump. They're voting for vibes. He makes them feel good. All Americans, we're all in a fucked up situation. We're all fucking poor. We all have problems with healthcare. Yeah. We all have problems with public transportation. We all have problems with education. We're all in debt because our economy is structured on debt. You feel me?
There's good debt and there's bad debt.
No, there's no good debt. There's no good debt, bro. There's no good debt.
Yes, there is.
Okay, I already know what he's about to say. This is how true it is. Remember, 2 ears and 1 mouth. Why do you think there's good debt? Explain that to me.
Okay. So you can put yourself in debt, right? Where you have no opportunity, no availability, no way to make a move and to make money off of your money, right? So you're putting yourself in debt to buy things, and then there's good debt where you're putting yourself in debt to make more money. You know what I'm saying? And he's a beaten.
How much capital do you think the majority of companies have? Not a lot.
Yeah, I don't think.
So
I don't think. Yeah.
When you're fucking sitting there,
like if I fail, I'm gonna just throw this on the company. No, that's not how it works. That company don't got no assets. You know, no buildings, nothing. That's how it works. That's how it works. You don't have assets. You don't own the means of production. You don't own nothing. Okay. You have a company. You might have one spot where you do your business at that you put on your taxes as an LLC. The most productive motherfuckers are not LLCs. I'm sorry to break it to you, but that's not what it is. These are people you're talking about that have billions at their fingertips.
Their corporations are about 400 to 500 companies at that point.
Santander scam mad people.
They're doing the LLC wave, but at a bigger level. You know what I'm saying? They're getting the money to fund their ventures.
It doesn't matter what
getting the
level
money
it is.
to avoid.
Yeah, still. Yeah,
it doesn't matter what level it is.
That's a fact.
What does the paperwork say?
Okay.
Right? Are you Jeff Bezos or are you Claude? You're Claude.
That's a fact.
So you go to jail. That's how simple it is. You're not Jeff Bezos. You're Claude. You go to jail. You fuck up, you can't pay it back. After a certain point, you go to jail. I'm gonna break it down to you, because a lot of people in this country, they think they're fucking capitalists. They think they have a house. If you don't pay your fucking taxes on that house, somebody can come and pay the taxes on that shit and take it from you. You put $100,000 down on that house.
Yeah, lien house, lien.
Right?
Tax lien.
You paid already $200,000 in total for your mortgage, and you miss your taxes. You late on your taxes. You can't pay. You out of work. You get hurt. Whatever it is. Guess what? Me, who has the capital, I come pay that lien on that house.
Yeah, you out of there.
Now, get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out. I just got a $500,000 property for $20K.
For $20K. I was just not about to say it.
I still think there's good debt and there's bad debt. I think that you can build debt and make capital.
This is the history. This is the history of debt.
To break it down, to break it down, the good debt is being able to make capital off your debt, and then bad debt is just straight.
You can't make capital. You can't make
No
capital.
return.
You can't do it unless you have capital.
That's not true.
If you want to do it then?
For majority. Okay. Let's talk about credit.
We just looked at each other.
No, I said it to you.
Yeah,
I said it to you.
That's a fact.
Yo, I said it to you. I just fucking said it to you. I literally just said credit score to this nigga. Did I not?
Yeah,
okay, let's talk
about...
And
I looked at him and I shake my head.
Let's talk about fucking credit.
Yeah.
Where does credit come from? Credit comes from fucking businessmen. Credit used to be a thing where you're a fucking businessman for a corporation and you have a black card, you show up here, I represent JP Morgan and Chase, put me in a fucking hotel. That was credit. The economy collapsed 3 times. The first time the economy collapsed, they said, we have to keep this thing going.
So we have to find a way. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna invent credit. We're gonna expand credit to everybody to buy houses because they're trying to drop our wages and raise inflation. When the avian flu happened after COVID, a lot of these companies that make chicken, that's why when you go to the fucking supermarket and you're like, I used to pay $5 for 4 chicken breasts. Now for 3 chicken breasts, you're paying $15. They were like, because of the avian flu, we have to raise our prices. And then in the shareholder clause, remember your first fiduciary responsibility as a CEO is to your shareholders. They were like, yeah, we're making mad money. It didn't affect us at all, but we raised the prices anyway, and we made mad money. That's how it works. You have fucking credit because they want you to have credit because they want to keep the economy going, and they make more money. Most people that take out credit cannot fucking pay that shit back.
That's a fact.
Most people, it doesn't matter who you are, you take out fucking credit, you get a credit card, you take out credit for something, you can't pay it back. You don't make enough to pay it back, and then you have inflation on top of that. There's inflation. A lot of people don't understand. There's inflation on the credit. So now you calculate in your head, I'm gonna be able to pay it back. No, you can't because that shit went up 5%. 5% on $10,000 is a lot. You can never pay that shit back. That's how credit works. And the bank buys your credit, and whoever you owe the credit to gets paid. When you buy a car, you think you're paying it to the dealership, you're not. You're paying the credit to the bank. That's how it works. Credit is not natural. It's not a natural thing. It was invented to inflate the fucking economy.
Alright, I get that. But we have to use the system that's in place.
We don't. We have a choice.
Okay.
We just accept whatever the fuck they put on our plate.
What's the choice?
To not fucking participate in the shit.
Alright, and then what happens?
If everybody, I'm in the, hold on, tell me, wait. No, wait, listen. 2 ears, 2 ears, 1 mouth.
Now it's your turn for 2 ears, 1 mouth.
2 ears, 1 mouth.
Now it's your turn.
We're gonna do it both ways. Watch this.
You see how you said you have to have everybody to participate. Now you're relying on other people to participate in what you got going on for it to work. And that's not gonna work like that.
2 ears,
That's
1 mouth.
time.
Right? Yeah, get.
I ain't gonna lie. You serious in or something? I want to do this last topic.
Hold on, I'm gonna say this one last thing.
No, I want to do this last topic. Alright. Say your last thing. We're gonna do the last topic. Gotti in the
fucking Gotti get in the camera.
I look dusty right now.
Yo. The dock workers went on strike. They shut down all the ports.
That did happen this year too. Goddamn,
right?
that shit happened.
And everybody was like, "Fuck the dock workers! I can't get my package." You know what happened?
Like 3 days.
You know what happened? They got what they wanted.
Cause you can't.
They got their raises. They got this. They got that. And instead of everybody taking a fucking lesson that yo, fuck these motherfuckers. If we don't go to work, they can't. The country doesn't fucking run.
Yeah.
Everybody was like, "Oh, fuck these niggas. They making too much money. Why they make that much money? Blah, blah, blah." And they can't. I'm in construction.
I never said that.
I'm not you, but I'm saying
I feel like
I'm in motherfucking construction. I work outside. You feel me? I do a hard job. I feel right.
Take it easy. All right.
I want my fucking Tito sweater.
No, of course.
If he take my shit, break his fingers. I work in construction. I know what it feels to work outside. And motherfuckers like they don't make enough. They make too much money. They shut the fucking country down for 3 days and they got what they wanted. That's how it works.
That's because they can shut the country down.
No, we all can. If nobody goes to fucking work tomorrow, what do you think happens?
But that's everybody doing it. Right? You can't rely on everybody.
The point I'm making is that motherfuckers is selfish.
I understand that.
The point I'm making is that the point I'm making is that the mindset that if you rely on people,
I agree.
You have to set the fuck. It has to be somebody. The nigga that assassinated the CEO, right? It has to be somebody that starts, that does it, that shows that it can be done. Because these niggas only understand two things:
Yeah.
money and violence.
And violence, yeah.
You feel me? They don't understand nothing else, and we cannot give them nothing that they don't give us. They don't show us compassion. They don't show us love. Why should we sit there and show them the same thing? Because they sign our check. They can't. The work don't get done if we don't do it.
Are you willing?
So why the
Are you
fuck?
willing to throw your life on?
I've already done it.
For the freedom.
I do it every fucking day.
Should do every day.
That's all I know.
Should do every day.
Tomorrow I'm about to climb in a motherfucking elevator shaft and motherfucking.
But you're not doing that for freedom. You're doing that for work. Nigga. That's different.
That's all about work.
Nah, he
Work in this society is freedom.
Hell, you said
And until
that's
I
slavery.
work in society is slavery. This is the modern day slavery, bro.
Work.
I agree with that.
You're
They expanded it.
Taj,
They just don't. They
Taj,
don't.
you're
I agree with
100% right.
Yeah, bro.
What I'm saying is, work in this society, as far as the way it's structured, is freedom. If you don't fucking work, you're homeless. That's it.
That's it.
I don't agree with that, but that's what the fuck. That's what the fuck this
That's
society
not necessarily
is.
true. We got shelters for these people. That's home.
Do you want to live in a shelter?
Of course not.
Okay.
But
So
I ain't gonna hold you.
you have to work. That's it. That's it. Bottom line, you have
Shelters
to fucking
sometimes
work.
better than certain people's situations, bro. Because I work in a shelter, and these niggas,
I work in a shelter too.
these niggas
I don't
living.
want niggas walking in
That's
the
fine,
fucking
nigga.
shower
That's
while I'm
fine.
showering.
I understand
I don't
where you're
want
coming from.
They
niggas.
study, bro.
I don't want niggas checking my motherfucking locker for shit, going through my personal.
Nah, that's just different. I work in a family shelter where it's like they got their own crib, bro. Like it's their own little.
And I
crib,
work in a men's shelter where
Oh,
it's
that's
dormitory
different. That shit is
and
like
it's
jail.
lockers, nigga. It's jail.
Yeah, that shit is jail. Bro.
And that's the majority of fucking shelters. And I'm telling you right now, if I worked there and I was a supervisor there, and I wouldn't want to go through that shit either. I see why these niggas kill themselves. I see why these niggas on drugs.
Yo, we gotta end that shit.
On the
Yeah,
pot, dumb low, nigga.
yeah, you gotta end that. We good
You gotta
right
clip that
Alright,
shit.
what's the
crazy,
last?
nigga.
What's the last topic that you?
Nah,
said?
this shit
last
is 2 hours long, bro. You only get 10 minutes out this shit. 2 is too much.
Y'all better start fucking talking. What's up?
I ain't gonna hold you.
Alright.
Multiple
Taj
podcasts.
just came in, so we have to give him
Not
a
chatting
last
about
topic.
work though. That nobody want to hear that.
Nah, my last time.
If you're trying to get views, nigga, you gotta talk about shit that's gonna make niggas. Oh, click on that.
Who here like cheating? We gonna go
This nigga
viral.
wanna talk about cheating.
bro,
Nah,
listen.
good. Yo, listen. Alright, so my last
Yeah,
topic.
trying to get killed.
My last topic is
I'm
right.
not selling myself out.
Um,
I think it's crazy.
I didn't know if I wanted to do this here or not, but I decided that I feel me.
Don't bring up no bitches I know.
Ain't no bitches. So if you go out, let's say you're supposed to go out with your man and some shorties.
Oh man. Oh man.
You're supposed to go out with your man and some shorties.
Oh, this is the ending topic
man.
right here.
And this shit down, I'm tight here.
It's
Oh,
the ending
man.
topic right here. You can hear me? Alright. Let's say you decide to go out with your man and some shorties. And
I wasn't
wait,
invited,
hold on.
by the way.
Yeah, the shorties, right? The shorties, you already asked them for the information. You asked, you're like, they like, yo, let me get your IG. You know what I'm saying? You like, yo, let me get your IG.
You asking the shorty?
Yeah, you asking the shorty. You asking the shorty, let me get your IG. And she say, nah, I'm good. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But then a couple weeks later, a couple days later, y'all supposed to go out as a group. You feel me? And shorty, you can't go out that week, but your mans can. Are you supposed to send your mans a number to let them go out and you can't?
No. Why the fuck would your mans go out with the bitches? That make no sense. Y'all gotta go out together.
I'm not gonna lie.
Alright.
I'm not gonna lie. If I ask a shorty for her info
Yeah.
and she don't give it to me,
Yeah.
but she wanna go out with my mans,
Yeah.
she could go out with my mans. She not fucking with me like that.
Alright, no. Alright, the friend though. Alright, so let's say you bag a shorty. Alright, listen. Let's say you bag a shorty. The shorty has a friend, and the friend wants to go out with your friend, right?
Okay.
But you can't go out that week because you got some responsibilities, you got shit going on. Feel me?
But your mans can go out with the friend that
But
Oh,
your
I'm
friend-
trying to.
but
Oh,
your mans can go out
okay,
with the friend
okay,
that week?
okay,
But your
okay.
mans can go out with the friend that week.
Tell me, hold on. So wait.
But
Fuck.
if your mans go out with the friend, your John is going with the friend.
Okay.
So she basically third wheel.
She third wheeling.
Why would
she getting away?
No, she third wheeling.
Why would she third
if she third wheel, she don't fuck with you like that because I'm gonna just say
not necessarily.
Bro, listen,
She just probably need her friend there for, you feel me?
No, that's
what she was saying.
That's how that's
comfortable.
That's how women. That's how some women are.
and you have to understand that some women are like that.
If it's the first link, they gonna move like that. You feel me?
Like that, yeah.
Like, oh, I want to make sure you don't act
He ain't no weird
weird.
nigga that's trying to kidnap
She
my
want
friend.
her friend.
That's
I could be both of them.
That's
up,
understandable.
but it's
That's understandable. But you, as the person that can't go out that week, you know what I'm saying?
They're not stronger than me, but it's alright.
You, as the person that can't go out that week, are you still gonna give?
Nah, I'm gonna try to finesse it to be like, yo, real shit. Like, I want to go out, but
Bro,
like,
would you
not
give the
this
number?
week.
Yes or no? Though? That's the question. Would you give the number?
I'm probably
So
gonna.
would you give your man's number to the friend, to the other bitch friend?
But
Yeah,
she already dubbed you.
She
She already dubbed you.
Yeah.
Exactly. She gotta go hit my
Yeah,
man.
why am I? I'm not blocking.
Thank
That's my man's. I'm not blocking his blessings.
Okay.
If she wanna fuck my, first of all, CJ know me for like he know like I've called bitches on FaceTime like yo she think he cute like yo you know and that's a bitch I wanna fuck. He already know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So it's like I don't care like if she wanna fuck my man, she wanna fuck my man's. Yo, here's his number. That's not my bitch. At the end of the day, like that's not my shorty.
Very true.
You feel me?
Very
like
true.
like she
Very
wanna
true.
fuck my man, she fuck.
Very true.
I would never
Very true.
ever.
Real nigga right there.
That's some
Very
that's
true.
some shit. That's some shit like that's some
I gotta
shit.
dap you up for that. I ain't gonna hold you.
Because that's some shit. I've been on the other side of that from CJ.
Oh my God.
I'm not gonna say,
Come on,
I'm not gonna
y'all know
say too
that.
much. But you know,
Son,
I've been on the
niggas
other
know
side of that from CJ, and me and CJ beefed, and we grew from that, you know. And that's why it's my brother for real, because we grew through that shit. But listen, bro, I'm not. She wanna fuck my man. She wanna fuck my man's. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna pillow talk, nigga.
Nah, not even pillow talk.
Like,
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not
gonna
gonna
get
get
married.
Why you
She
gonna
gonna have to hit my
give
man's
his
up.
number?
Cause if you really want to link my mans without me, you gotta hit him up. I'm not gonna set that up.
Oh, bro,
So wait, bro,
if Shorty,
I'm not giving her nothing.
Thank you.
So,
If
but
she
how you
want-
want the man's up if you got the number? How'd you want the man's up? How
Bro, listen, unless me and my man's pre-talk
how's
about
the friend gonna hit your man's up? Alright, bro. The
Nah,
friend
unless me and my man's pre-talked about it, like,
if you know she wanna fuck your man, right?
Nah, but you don't know. You don't know.
I don't know that. She just
She
wanna link him.
yeah, she
Obviously, she dubbed you.
She don't know the nigga. She didn't dub
Bro,
him. She
obviously.
didn't know. She don't know.
Alright, even
Alright, let's say
she's showing more interest.
No, she's not showing more. She bagged me, right? She bagged the person. She bagged you as a person. She bags you.
Stop.
She wanna
No,
go
no,
out.
she bags
She
you.
basically just wanna go out.
She runs down on you, right? And she.
No sense. We gonna let you out. We gonna let you out. We gonna let you out.
And she.
I told this shit off the camera. I ain't gonna.
And she wanna go out with your man. Nah, she wants to go. Her friend wants to go out with your man, but she has to third wheel for it. I'm not sending it, bro.
But wait. Did you express that to your mans though? That your friend is coming. That the bitch that you bagged you is she coming to?
Communication.
If you didn't express that to your mans,
Communication,
then that would make no sense. If your
See,
man's still trying to go after you,
You
that's crazy.
gotta tell your mans, yo,
That's
this is
crazy.
the situation. Either way, for me,
Word.
I don't give a fuck.
Yo, gang, listen, I told you,
mans.
I don't like the
Bro,
brand. Just
for
for
me,
me, slide
I
this
don't-
a dumb. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I mean, like, say that.
Nah,
For me,
but
I don't know.
the only reason why I dubbed it, right? The only reason why I dubbed it is because it's like, alright, you put respect on your man's name. You know what your man's capable of, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't got a history with this bitch. The bitch just bagged you out of nowhere. Why would you now send this bitch, fire bitch, into this nigga arms? You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's a
she,
fact.
But wait,
why would you
saying
send
the
her?
same
But it also
thing,
all
nigga.
depends though.
What
Like
You
if
gotta
your man's
understand-
though that the bitch
You
is
gotta
checking
understand,
you,
son
why would
wanted
your man try to talk to that
son
way?
wanted that first,
friend,
you
you know what I
get
mean?
me?
It's who the friend. Who
So
your man's
he's
with.
not gonna just be like willingly,
Your
yeah, that's my
man
man's.
was a
Of
friend.
course I want him to get
But not a
pussy,
friend.
but I
Bro,
want the things first.
but you
She moving like she dubbing me and moving out.
Todd.
Cool, but I'm not gonna
Todd, you
lay
can't.
the cards out for you to just
Todd,
move
you
up
can't.
and run on my
You
man.
can't.
If you get it on your own and y'all do something, it is what it is.
Todd,
but
put
I'm
it
not
like
gonna
this.
line that up.
Put it like this. Put it like
You're
this.
not gonna throw
Put it
that
like
out.
this.
No,
No, wait, hold on.
let's get
Let's-
one.
let's-
If I wanted
Wait,
that
for the bitch
things,
friend though?
no, if I wanted
the
the
bitch
things
friend.
first, yeah. If I wanted the things first,
No, you didn't want the bitch friend. You just wanted the bitch. But he's saying like, yo, you gotta swing the number to the friend.
Yeah, I swing it up to the front to you.
Listen, hold on, Tom.
You trying to line that up for your
Put it like this. Put it like this.
Also, me
Tom.
and the girl Gucci, and then her friend is trying to link my man.
Yeah, her friend
You know what I'm
trying to
saying?
But you can't be there. Todd, listen.
I'm sending it too. But if she dubbed him in the first place, yo, bro, if she dubbed you in the first place,
Yeah.
right? And she's like, nah, I'm good. Then all of a sudden she's like, yeah, nah, I want the number. When I can't link. Now she knows that I can't link for the day. So now she's like, alright, send your cousin number so I can link your cousin.
Yo,
That's not what. That's not.
This nigga just traumatized us.
yo, Tom. I'm gonna tell y'all a story, right? And then if CJ leave it in, he my man, sir.
Yo, bro, come on. So why y'all moving like that, bro? What's up with y'all?
Tom.
This is not that, bro. This is for
It's
good
not,
vibes,
it's
bro. Y'all
not.
niggas is out here doing some different shit.
Bro, we was like fucking we was teenagers, bro. It's don't matter. We
Who about to
grown men
talk
now.
about,
We got
Tati?
kids. Which Tati?
Who you about to talk about?
The first Tati?
Yeah.
Yo, CJ, I bet.
Nah, I don't know. Yeah, this is it.
Yo, that's it right there. That's it right there.
Yo, hold on.
I don't want to hear that story.
This has been the final episode.
This nigga is crazy.
This has been the final episode.
Tati, I love you.
Oh man.
Yeah, this has been the final episode of It's the Juice Media Podcast. But don't fucking think for 1 second this is the last episode
Nigga, CJ was trying to eat her pussy.
of
Oh man.
Oh,
of pods. You know what I'm saying? There's more to come. You know what I'm saying? There's more vibes to come. There's more energy to come. There's more pods to come. There's more money to make. There's more DJ mixes to
Gonna
come.
be big
There's more
booty
photos
business.
to come.
gonna be
There's
big
more
booty
electricity to do. There's more fucking cars to fucking design. You know what I'm saying? There's all type of shit to get done. There's money to make, nigga. What I'm saying is the club is coming. I'm happy as fuck. The club is coming.
I'm not gonna lie.
The club is loaded.
We trying to do a party.
The club is loaded. He's hot. He hot. Yo,
You
listen.
gotta-
The clothes.
You gotta tease it.
The clothes is coming.
You can
Party coming.
edit that out. Like, I'm
Music
ready to get
coming. I started rapping. There's a lot of shit going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I started rapping within the year. Like, seriously rapping.
Yo, CJ could rap. Yo, CJ Moms was playing this shit. And I was like, who this?
Like,
He done a better rapper than me.
When I
but
was in
he-
the studio, this nigga CJ for real, I was getting goosebumps when this nigga was rapping. I ain't gonna lie. So I'm
I'm
like,
not-
nigga, that's your
So
calling.
next time I gotta
I
do it.
I do think it's my calling. I have been
I don't
called
get
for a long
goosebumps regular.
time.
I mean, so
But Magic is fiending to get us out of here. Look, listen, he ready to go.
facts. Hold on.
I love you. I appreciate y'all. The club is coming. The club is coming, Gotti. The club is coming, Gotti. Niggas can't tell me I love my niggas, man. Niggas can't tell me I love my niggas, man. I wanna win.
Hey,
That's how you end a fucking pod, yo.